Good day, everyone. Welcome to part 3 of the topic active and passive statement. We'll be looking at a practical application of the rule. First, we begin with simple present tense. Here we have active statements and we have passive statements. We have the structure for active statement as SVO. We have the structure for passive statement as OVS. Okay, fine. Let's begin with number 1. Mary eats a plate of rice at the party. Mary is the subject, eat is the verb, a plate of rice is the object at the what? At the party. So let's start with what? With a plate of rice, which is the object. A plate of rice. A plate of rice is singular. It is also singular. So we have to maintain the verb by using what? Is. So a plate of rice is eaten by Mary. Maintaining the name. Maintaining the name. This maintaining the word, the noun. A plate of rice is maintaining the noun. A Mary is maintaining the name. A plate of rice is eaten by Mary at the party. 2. She sits on the table. We begin with our what? With the object, the table. The table is singular. So we have to use a singular verb to maintain the verb also, which is sit. The table is sat on by her. Her is actually what? A pronoun, replacing what? The subjective pronoun. So we have her as subjective pronoun. We have she as what? Subjective pronoun in the active voice. Okay, fine. We know then. Then yeah, we will change to they. Come they, no, plural verb, we have to introduce are. They are known by we, subjective pronoun, we will change to objective pronoun, us. So here we did a lot of changes here. We have they to replace what? Them. And we have what? Us to replace what? We. Number 4. The man kills the snake. Snakes. Snake is the plural form. So we have the snakes, begins with the object. The snakes. Okay. The snakes are, maintaining the verb, are killed by the man. Okay. Then the last one, he drinks a cup of water. We begins with the object, a cup of water. Drinks, singular verb. We use, and the cup of water is singular. So maintaining the verb, we use what? Is. Is drunk by him. Okay, fine. Here we use what? Drunk, not drank. So the reason is anytime you use the verb is, am, are, was, were, been, has, have, and had, we must, as a matter of fact, use the perfect form of the main verb. And the perfect form of drink is drunk. For simple past tense, we have active statements such as 1. Mary ate a plate of rice at the party. Mary, the subject, ate, the past verb, a plate of rice as object, at the party as adverb. So let's see now. We start with our objects. A plate of rice. A plate of rice is singular and the tense of the verb is in the past. And since it's singular, we use what? Was, so that we can maintain the word, the verb. So a plate of rice was eaten by Mary at the party. Number 2, she sat on the table. We begin with our object, the table. The table, we have sat here. In maintaining the verb, we use the past tense. And the table here is singular. So we have to use a singular past tense, which is was. The table was sat on by her. Objective pronoun. Subjective pronoun she, objective pronoun her. We knew them. Then them here, we begin with them. And them is an objective pronoun here. So when converting to passive, them will now have to become what? Subjective. So now they, and we'll talk about new here. New is in the past. So we have to introduce what? The past verb. And they is plural subject. So we have to use the plural verb where they were known by us. The chorister, number 4, the choristers sang a song at the occasion. So we start with what? A song, which is the object. The chorister is the subject, sang is the verb, a song is the object, at the occasion is adverb. We start with a song. A song here is singular. A song here is singular subject. So we have to use what? A singular what? Verb. And take note, we are maintaining the verb. Past tense, sang. So we have to use what? Was. A song was sung by the choristers at the occasion. So here we use sung, not sang. Why? Because we have to use the perfect form of sing. Because we use what? Was. A song was sung by the choristers at the occasion. For present and past continuous tense, we have the following statement. 1. Mary is eating a plate of rice. So we start with the object. A plate of rice, singular, a plate of rice, is. Then listen, whenever you have the continuous tense in ing form, you must introduce being. So a plate of rice is being eaten by Mary. 2. The men are killing the snakes. Will now become objects. The snakes, the snake plural, so it will affect the verb. These snakes are being killed by the men. Number 3. We were doing the jobs before he came. We look for the object. The objects, the jobs. The jobs, this one is past continuous. We are doing. So we have the jobs plural. We are being, of course, continuous tense will introduce being. The jobs were being done by, we will now become us. Us before he came. Number 4. The man was killing the snakes. Snakes, the object. The snakes was. Snakes were. The snakes were. So we have to use were. The snakes were being killed by the man. By the man. For present and past perfect tense, we have the active statement. She has eaten the food. Has eaten, present perfect. She has done the job. Has done, present perfect. They had done the job. Had done, past perfect. The man had killed the snakes. Had killed, past perfect. So let's actually change to passive form. The food has been eaten by her. So for perfect statements, when changing to passive, we must use the verb been. Been. 2. She has done the jobs. The jobs plural, present perfect. Here will now be have. Jobs plural, plural verb. The jobs have been done by her. They had done the job. Had done, past perfect. The job, we start with the object. The job had been done by them. The man had killed the snakes. The snakes, past perfect, so we use past, had been killed by the man. For simple future tense statements, we have the active statement, I will kill the snake, she will see him tomorrow. I will kill the snake, we start with the object. The snake will be killed by me. She will see him tomorrow. Him is the object. So him here will become he. He will be seen by her tomorrow. For future perfect tense statements, we have the active statement. She will have done the job. We start with the object, the job. The job will have, of course, we introduce been, will have been done by her. I would have done the job would be the job would have been done by me.